What is up, everyone, and welcome back to I Am Asha, road to the WBFF Worlds in Vegas. We are currently 7 weeks out. I can't believe we're 7 weeks out already. It has gone so fast, but feeling really, really good. Everything is on track at the moment. So I really feel like the 8-week out mark is definitely where I feel like it starts. So yeah, things start to dial in, the pushes start to happen. So I am currently sitting, I would say probably at least 2 weeks earlier than what I was last year. So I'm definitely a lot leaner than it was this time round last year, which is great because obviously I wanted to dial in a little bit harder to bring in my rear end. So everything is on plan at the moment. Diet hasn't really changed too much. I'm obviously dropping calories, but nothing too extreme. I'm not feeling overly hungry at the moment. Cardio did increase. I added 2 Stairmasters in fasted. And then obviously still doing my 2 p.m. bikes. So everything's just really, really cruisy and controllable right now. So nothing too extreme. But in terms of training, obviously that's just still more so just like a huge mental game for me. But I really feel like it has done me a lot of justice. In terms of training, changing my training up more than anything. I feel like I've just progressed, especially over the last 8 weeks more than anything in terms of my mind-muscle connection with obviously doing unilateral work. I was lacking a lot of activation through one side. So I've definitely seen a lot of progress in terms of building that symmetry back up through my lower half in particular, which has been fantastic, although it's been like a huge mental game and all I want to do is go into the gym and just push hard with everything. Just going in there and having to kind of change that mindset towards my training has probably just been the biggest mind game more than anything. And obviously our mind is such a powerful thing that it kind of controls everything. So it's just learning to adapt and just really just take that step back with it. Look, I'm not going to say it's easy. Every session is hard. There's been times that I've just broken down and I've taken myself to the bathroom just to decompose myself. But it's just one of those obstacles. And like I said, I feel like it's been easy in terms of training for such a long time that I needed a new challenge. I needed something to grow from, and this is definitely that thing that I'm taking from this prep, that I'm definitely growing from and learning how to train my mind to do something different. But I've found that I've been listening to a lot of podcasts with my training, which I found has helped. So just ones more so about the mind more than anything, learning new habits. So I definitely find that has helped me with my training and just trying to take a step back and just adjust it. Look, I could be worse off. I couldn't be able to compete. So I'm very lucky in that aspect that it is a minor injury and that it's something that I can work with. But I did start working with Lucas at United Massage as well. So that's been really, really helpful just to kind of get some new cues and help with my activation process. And I'm just working, really closely with him. Obviously still seeing my physio every single week as well. So just making sure that recovery aspect is on point to make sure that everything is cruisy into prep. But yeah, in terms of, that's kind of just where I'm at with my training more than anything. I did start my posing this week with Toby Harrison. So obviously I've been posing with Toby Harrison since I started with WBFF. So working on some new shapes and obviously a new routine for the world stage this year. And yeah, it's, again, that is new. So it's, breaking old habits with old routines and putting new poses in and new routines. It's just something that, it's the same as everything. You just have to practice before it becomes a routine. So at the moment it feels very steppy, and I am kind of reverting myself back to old poses. So it's just a matter of, I have to keep practicing that to obviously progress it in so it flows like a routine. But yeah, that's started, which is great. And yeah, in terms of, everything else, I can't really complain. Everything's just happening at the moment. Everything is really organized. So my bikini's pretty much done. So I've got a fitting with Glam Fit in July at the July shows. So seeing that in person, I just can't wait for that. I haven't seen it yet. All I've seen is a sketch. So yeah, I haven't seen like any videos or anything of it. So it's going to be a beautiful surprise. Everything else is booked. I've got my media day dress. My retro dress is on its way. And just ticking all the boxes in that aspect. In terms of theme wear, obviously I had my meeting with Renata. And I just gave her the go ahead to design something that she wants to design. So in terms of that, I have no idea. So if anyone asks me, I have no idea. So that is going to be a complete surprise in terms of what she does. But obviously she is the international theme wear designer, so she knows exactly what I need to tick the boxes for the world stage. So I have full trust in that process. And it just kind of takes the stress away from me as well. So I just allowing having trust in that person. It's the same as anything. It's the same as a coach. You have to trust the person that, they're going to deliver the goods. Obviously it's her name that I'm going to be putting up on stage. So she wouldn't put me up there in something that wasn't amazing. So yeah, fully trusting that process and just eliminating that stress as much as possible, because it's just not there, which is amazing. Everything else is organized. So feeling pretty good, pretty happy. I've got my July girls coming in. So we're currently 3 weeks out from that show, which is coming up so fast, but they're all looking amazing and I'm just super proud of all of them. We've got the November girls that have started for that show, so that's full steam ahead as well. I've got my Worlds girls that are just ticking the boxes and just looking absolutely amazing, and I'm just super excited to take a team over there this year. There's just a lot happening, so a lot to balance and a lot to prioritize. So yeah, it's just making sure I keep that balance and keep everything flowing. We do have a trip to Townsville. So me and Dan are heading up there for a meet and greet at the PD headquarters, which is amazing. I've never been to Townsville, so I'm really excited to head down there for a little mini vacay. At this point in time, it's more so I find that I need to grab onto a lot of good energy, and I'll take opportunities like that where I feel like you're going to be around good people, good energy, and at this point in time that's literally what you need to do. You need to grab onto like all that good energy and just chase it, because it benefits me to be in that position, because obviously it's it's good for the soul, it's good for the mind, it's good for the cortisol, it's good for so many things. So yeah, I'm really excited to head to Townsville for that opportunity and to meet everyone there. But yeah, I've never been, so I'm really excited to see Townsville. Everyone raves about it. But other than that, everything else is pretty steady. Everyone's happy, so can't complain. Dan's doing really well as well. Everything's on track. So I have done a training video for you guys. So it was an upper session at the start of this week. So I will let you guys enjoy that footage. But yeah, I can't wait. We're 7 weeks out. So let's just do it, team.